show at Piano Fight. It's a comedy game show called Baby Sheriffs. So give her a real big round of applause. Her name is Sara DeForest. Give it up for her.
Give it up for your host, everyone. Go Max. So I was doing this comedy competition earlier this year, and there was this woman sitting right in the front row, like right about where you are, sir. And this woman was just wasted. Like, I don't know where you are on your journey tonight. It's Saturday, it's the late show, no judgment. But no, this woman was obnoxious. Like, she was like yelling at the comics, shouting out punchlines. Everyone just wanted her to shut up and go home. But after the show, she stumbled up to me and was like, "I voted for you." And for the first time, I felt that I could relate to Donald Trump. Like, that must happen to him all the time. It's like the worst people in the room pledging their vote, like 2020, you know, I finally have something in common with the guy. I'm trying to eat healthy. Anyone else choking down flaxseed? Always, just every meal, there's only flaxseed. Yeah, but the annoying thing with eating healthy is that like all the packaging comes with little words of wisdom, which I don't appreciate. Like I had this box of tea, and the label said, "Where there is love, there is no question." First of all, I'm not trying to get mentored by a tea bag, okay? Secondly, where there is love, there are endless questions. It is 100% uncertainty. So I'm just sitting there drinking this tea, and all these questions pop in my head, like, do I love him more than he loves me? How far is that receding hairline gonna go? How come I never like him in the morning? Does he look too much like my brother? Or just enough? It's like such a dilemma. Where are my millennials at? Yeah, this entire room. It is the late show. So you guys all remember Avril Lavigne, right? Wow, big fans. You guys remember Skater Boy? Yeah. I've been thinking a lot about Skater Boy the last 20 years. And I'd like to do kind of a deep dive analysis on it. First of all, just to set the scene, I was not a punk in high school, but I was in a ska band. So it's called Pinstripe Melee. Best name for a ska band. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that I peaked in high school. Yeah. But the Skater Boy, if you don't remember, it's the gist is that there's this, skater punk guy, and he likes this preppy girl. But the preppy girl, her friends don't approve of him, so she rejects him. But in the end, the Skater Boy becomes a famous rock star, and the preppy girl is all alone. So now you're all up to speed if you don't remember. So the song opens up with the lines, "He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious?" Yeah, I think that line, like in this LGBTQ friendly world, like doesn't age well, and I think you can make it a lot more obvious. Like, what are they, siblings? Like co-workers, maybe? And then she goes on to say, "He was a punk, she did ballet. What more can I say?" Hopefully you can say a lot more, because we're like 20 seconds into this song, miles away from the chorus. Like, we got a long way to go here. So the twist of the song is that, when this skater boy becomes a famous rock star, it turns out that Avril is the one dating him. And so she's just like using this song to taunt and make fun of the preppy girl. But the way she gives like a little peek into this preppy girl's life, now that this guy's famous, where she says, 5 years from now, she sits at home, feeding the baby, she's all alone. So basically this song is just like a fuck you to a young single mom who's just like trying to get by. Also, I don't think Avril girl should really be bragging about her dating choices. A little piece of pop culture trivia. She was been married twice. First to the lead singer of Sum 41, if you remember that. And then to the lead singer of Nickelback. Yeah. So I don't think she should be throwing stones here. Maybe keep your dating choices to yourself, Avril. Any ladies in the room have IUDs? Woo! Oh, wow, yeah. Women with IUDs are always a little too proud of it. Yeah, they act like it's some hot new fashion trend, you know? And, like, IUDs, like, in case you don't know, they're this newish form of birth control. And it's basically you just take, like, a T-shaped piece of copper and stick it up your junk for a couple years, and it keeps the sperm away. Why do I call your vagina junk? Well, because when you start throwing scrap metal into it, it looks like a junkyard. But I've been on the pill for a while, okay? I like it. I don't care if it's not cool. I don't care if it's the equivalent of wearing Crocs today. Like, I'm gonna stick with it. Because what do you think happens to these little metal devices that are shoved up your moist vagina for 5 years? That shit's gonna rust. Looks like an anchor. It's gonna look like there's a sunken shipwreck in your uterus. Barnacles growing all over it. I am already dealing with yeast infections. I don't also need to battle some pirate ghost of Davy Jones down there. I got engaged recently. Thank you. My fiance is real great guy, real sweetie. He used to be a fat kid when he was growing up in high school. He's a little chubster. Oh, you looked at your boyfriend like, that's you. Yeah, I get it. But no, it's cute. You can totally tell because he always buys clothes that are too big for him, and he doesn't like to look at old pictures of himself. But it's actually great for me because he has no portion control when he eats me out. You guys been great. Thank you so much.
I am going to have Avril Lavigne stuck in my head for the rest of the evening. So that's going to be a fun night of dreaming.